What's up, Trainer Dell here, and I'm going to share with you my UFS deck, which is Kyo, as you can see. He's my character, and I play a Chaos, as you'll see in the description, the title. Yeah, Kyo, as you know, he's my favorite fighting game character, so in this game I wanted to play him. Gonna show this deck off now because he's about to get rotated out really soon, probably at the end of the year or whatnot. I still think I can play this form of him because he's in the last set of King of Fighters. So yeah, so here he has a hand size of 6, 28 HP. He makes the opponent like have a +1 to their check when they're trying to block and stuff, like a +1 difficulty for every card in my attack in my card pool. So the more I attack, the harder it is for my opponent to block. And I can discard a momentum to add 2 damage and 2 speed to any chaos or fire attack. So I play chaos, so yeah, that's where it goes to. All right, let's get to the foundations. So yeah, foundations. I am playing 4 pyrokinesis because I can, create tons of damage. I can, after I play an attack, I can do X damage, X equaling momentum, but the maximum is 4, so you can add 4 damage to any attack. It's pretty cool. 3 Destined Warriors. It's just pretty cool. If my opponent activates a card that increases the speed, then the attack of that goes down by 2, so that's cool. And I can destroy it to add an attack from my discard pile to my card pool, and then return it to my momentum. So I can get a lot of momentum going on. Playing 2 Unexpected Invitation just to like commit, discard momentum, and then an attack it's -2, -2. And yeah, it's cool. Both players draw a card, which is a good or bad thing, It can backfire, but most of the time it's okay. Determination, it's a unique, so you can only have 1 on the staging area. Opponent plays an ability that would discard a momentum, I can cancel its effect. And I can discard a momentum and commit it, so have the next card get -X attack, and X equals my momentum. So, I can make something pretty weak if I have a lot of momentum going on. Scion of the Flame, and right here I can turn it face down. After I play it 3, or if I check a 3, I can name a foundation in my staging area and then grab another one from my discard pile, play it committed, and then this turns upside down and becomes just like a blank text. Usually I want pyrokinesis. I like having a lot of pyrokinesis and just having lots of damage. Interrupted Education, so unique, so again you can only have 1, and cancel symbol specific ability and return damage to printed speed or damage. So it's one of those either things like if you can't block it, might as well return it to its original speeds or original attack so you can take less damage, or if you can block it, turn it to the original speed. Pretty cool. 2 Reunion of Champs. This part is really good. You can just reveal the top card of your deck, and if it's an attack, you can add it to your momentum. You gotta have 1 momentum to do it, but like I said, this deck, it's pretty easy to have momentum. After you can check a 3 to play an attack, I can add 1 card from momentum to my hand, so get back some attacks. But yeah, this, sometimes I forget, and I really have to like hit myself in the head or something when I forget to do that effect. The first form. Rivalry Renewed, just to do like, it's kind of has a stun ability, or, I like to do the damage effect. So either or. Sometimes when I have both on the field, I can do both, so it's cool. Although I want more damage. I really want to do a lot of damage. And for the last cards with like Kyo in my foundations, we got Blood Rivalry, and it's a unique, but after your opponent plays a non-character card that would increase control, you just cancel its effect, then I can remove it to stop something being removed. That's basically it. All right, we'll go into the other foundations that aren't Kyo right now. Okay, all right, and then we got 3 Surveyors right here. Basically, I use the first effect to add a momentum to my hand because there's certain attacks that I want back. The low attack is 3 damage. I don't really use that a lot. There's only really 1 card it works with, but yeah, like that. 2 Always on the Move, so respond. After I play an attack, I can either have it +2 damage or +2 speed. Usually damage, I'll be honest. I only really focus on a lot of damage, except for certain cards. Then I'm playing Limited Time right here, and that's commit 1 foundation. After attack deals 3 or less damage, my opponent loses the vitality. 1 Embracing His Curse, just because it's really a 2. I was playing more stuff that had Eora on it to drop a vitality, and then I would want to give it back. But I don't know. I mean, you still lose a vitality, get 1 speed, and then gain it back, So you can plus a speed. Doesn't really hurt too bad. Even though I play the a playset, the 4 Iron Will, and that's after I play attack, it gets +2 speed. Really, honestly, I have it because it's a 1. I like to just drop massive like foundations and have a lot because I want to like do massive attacks. I like to just start attacking, but you know, +3 middle, it's not so bad. Then I got 3 hunters once more. After I play another copy of this card, I can add it to my momentum. So if I'm lucky enough, I don't know, like if I have 1 and then I can play the other 2, I believe I can put them both in my momentum. Like I said, I want to have lots of momentum. 2, a world unprepared, and that's if I'm in desperation, I can commit to choose one of my opponent's foundations and then have it become like a blank text box for the rest of them. So it's like it negates a foundation, so that's cool. And 2 new experiences. If my attack would deal 3 or less damage, I draw a card. It's pretty cool. Hopefully it comes up once every so often. So yeah, let's get right into the attacks. All right, moving on to the attacks. I got these 108 Shiki Yami Barai. It's like his Hadouken, really. But basically it's breaker 1 ranged, so I can use it to like, you know, play block against ranged stuff, even though it already has a 0 mid. It's a low attack, so that's one of the things I can use with Surveyor, I believe. Which card is it? It's one of yeah, Surveyor. I can use it with it. Just cool. Just pretty cool. The enhances draw 1 card, only playable if I have at least 1 momentum. So I really like that. I can draw into more attacks or stuff. It's really cool. 3 Ein Triggers. Really only because I want to sometimes just drop a foundation, so I use that enhance with it. But if I can get the combo off, I can use this right here, Death Row, and that's, you know, the combo enhance is I can discard my opponent's entire momentum, so that's pretty cool because they're mid attacks, as you can see. And enhance, it gets +2 speed only if my opponent has 0 momentum. So sometimes I can get that off, and it's pretty cool. So I don't really focus on it, but if I can do it, it's a cool like beginning thing to do. But really where the deck really shines is in these attacks right here, my throws. I really focus on throws here, and high throws actually. So this one, Choke Throw, probably one of my favorite cards in here except for Kyo himself. But I can make an unmodified control check if it's 4, 5, or 6, which happens a lot. The opponent loses 2 vitality and discards 1 momentum. So really cool. Like I said, 3 damage. So, and it's a chip throw. So if they block it, that's why I have that's why I have a few of those cards that say like if they do 3 or less damage, do certain effects. It's pretty cool. And I do that so then I can play these negative gains. I love this card too. It's just multiple 2 combo enhance. If I can combo it with the high attack, which all my throws are basically high attacks. So I just like to deal on damage. I add Pyrokinesis, add all those cards to just keep adding damage. And then 3 of the 203 Shiki, Suki, Subaki. I don't think I even really do this combo enhance. Choose 1 card in your card pool. This attack its damage bonus equal to the desperation rating. Yeah, because I don't really have a desperation stuff. But I like to use it to set up for negative gain. This and Choke Throw just to set up for negative gain. But yeah, this is pretty high 5. And then 1 Wing Slash. 1 Wing Slash to discard a card to draw a card. And it's a high attack, so sometimes I can use this and then use negative gain. But yeah, I usually want to get back my throws. I just love the throws. I like that whole damage stuff. And we'll get right into the assets or whatever. Yeah, these are assets, right? Playing 2 Team Japan. They're uniques as well. But yeah, my next control check can get +1, and I can destroy this to add 1 card from my card pool to my momentum. Then my opponent discards a momentum. So yeah, just 2. So I was playing 1 for the longest, but I like to like pop 1 and then have 1 in my hand. If like, yeah, it's one of those things that's like, I can pop it and play the next one, so it'll come down. So yeah, and the final card, I wish I had more of these, but honestly, just have the one Kyo's Jacket, which is another really favorite card of mine. Like, I can add any number of cards to my momentum. Yeah, after you add any number of cards to my momentum, add the top card of my deck to my momentum and commit one of my opponent's assets or foundations. Basically, best part is just it's more damage. Just commit and then the attack gets X equaling my momentum. So this one doesn't have the whole like only 4 maximum rule. It's like as much as I have. So I can make a throw pretty beefy. So yeah, that's the Kyo UFS. Don't know what I'm gonna play when this stuff gets rotated, like especially the throws. That's the biggest part that's getting rotated out. Maybe Ryu, soccer. We'll see. But yeah, thank you for watching. Peace.